Local news about local people. This is Newslink, Indiana.
Good evening, I'm Chris Bavender. Thanks for joining us. Anderson residents will soon see a drop in their flood insurance premiums. The White River in Anderson has a history of overflowing, with the fourth worst flood occurring last September. Now the city plans to give a 20% reduction in flood insurance to its residents. Other places that had flooding last year, including Alexandria, Elwood, and Pendleton, could also benefit from the plan. The reductions should take effect later this year. Most Indiana universities are trying to cut back on enrollment, but Newslink Indiana's Rachel Meyer found one East Central Indiana university that's doing the opposite.
Enrollment at Indiana Wesleyan University in Marion has increased by about 200 students every year for 16 years.
We've had enormous growth in the past 15 years. We virtually have built a campus from the ground up.
Enrollment at Indiana Wesleyan has increased for several reasons, but the students we talked to seem to have one common theme.
I think that's what makes this place great, is the community and the spiritual atmosphere that they have here.
I think people don't come for necessarily the size, but more the spiritual atmosphere.
But the growing enrollment doesn't concern most students.
Just as long as they keep up with the community and the spirituality that the school already has going for it, I think it'll be fine.
Because of the increase, Indiana Wesleyan will have 3 graduation ceremonies Saturday in Lucky Arena. The ceremony for traditional students will be held at 10 a.m. Non-traditional students will graduate at either 2:30 or 6 p.m.
The building has about 1,500 permanent seats, and then we add another 1,200, so we can only put about 2,500 or 2,600 people in there at a time.
The university expects nearly 1,250 students to graduate. Most of those are non-traditional students from the university's 90 locations throughout the state. In Marion, Rachel Meyer, Newslink, Indiana.
Author Dr. John Maxwell, who has penned some 40 books, will speak at all 3 graduations on Saturday. And now here's Ryan Miller with a look at the forecast. Ryan?
Thanks a lot, Chris. It looks like we're going to see some rain tonight. Some of those could turn into some thunderstorms. Look for a low of 51 with winds from the south between 10 and 15 miles an hour. Tomorrow, the Storm Prediction Center out of Norman, Oklahoma, has gone ahead and put us into a slight risk for some severe weather. Right now, it looks like the main threat for those are going to be wind and hail, though. Temperature-wise tomorrow, not a bad one at all if you don't mind dodging those raindrops. 71 in Muncie, 72 in Newcastle, 72 in Anderson, 70 up in Hartford City and Marion. Chris?
Thanks, Ryan. That is Newslink, Indiana. Join us at 10:57 for more news, and get local news about local people 24 hours a day at newslinkindiana.com.